Hello everyone! In this video, we'll be doing an in-depth review of a handheld gaming console specifically, the one I'm holding right here in my hand. This is the brand new KTR2 handheld gaming console from Mugong. It's a handheld device with a 3:2 aspect ratio, making it quite unique and something worth checking out. So why am I specifically highlighting this particular one? Because after using this handheld for a while, I've truly discovered just how excellent it is. It really feels like Mugong's redemption, proving its worth as a premier handheld console. So this machine at the moment isn't a completely perfect, fully optimized unit. It's still essentially a machine that's lacking a front end, you see. According to Mugong, the front end will be rolled out after some time, and once it's implemented, its performance is anticipated to improve quite significantly. I've actually already made an unboxing video for this particular device, so in this episode I'll just give a quick overview. And its fan, I've complained about this before, but it couldn't be adjusted or calibrated in any way. Well, actually, this fan automatically adjusts and adapts its performance based on your current power consumption. Mugong, however, very confidently stated that their finely tuned fan would certainly be outstanding. There's no need whatsoever to adjust the power consumption, as the fan's power will automatically adapt to perfectly match what's needed. So I still have my doubts about that claim, and I'm constantly putting it to the test through continued use. After using it for a while now, I've found that even when playing really demanding games, the fan actually remains quite quiet, which is definitely a positive aspect. Now, the biggest problem with this device is that it's still a little too small. This means if you're playing retro games, the D-pad can feel quite uncomfortable. See, you really have to stretch your thumb to reach it, which isn't ideal for longer play sessions. So I'd suggest that if you're into playing retro games, it's really better to get a device with the D-pad positioned at the top and the joystick located below. This particular setup will offer a much more comfortable feel. So, how does this device perform when running games? Let's take a look. Currently, I'm using this as an example, specifically a PlayStation 2 emulator. So we're going to examine how well it performs. Essentially, it's capable of running games exceptionally smoothly, without experiencing any frustrating lag or stuttering whatsoever. Moreover, I've been using another one for quite some time now, and it doesn't suffer from constant stuttering and glitching like the T820, which is definitely a major advantage. So let's take a closer look, shall we? Its settings, I must say, are actually remarkably straightforward and easy to configure. Regarding the graphics, we can achieve a rather optimal outcome by utilizing the V mode with multi-threaded rendering. For the other settings, if you want an even better result, you can turn off the things that should be off. And as for the image quality, we've managed to boost it to 2 times the resolution, which, you have to admit, is already quite impressive. And then, in the individual settings, we can also disable readback. This option ensures the on-screen visuals remain incredibly smooth and fluid throughout gameplay, preventing any choppiness or lag for a truly seamless experience. So for me, playing this game now is actually really great. Everyone can take a look. The textures and everything are very well rendered, and the center is incredibly clear to the highest degree. It truly delivers an excellent visual experience. And playing this game feels exactly like playing on a PS2. There's absolutely no lag or stuttering whatsoever, which is fantastic. And this particular point in the context of the G99, it just can't be adequately represented. Indeed, the performance and overall effect are truly excellent here. Okay, so beyond PS2, let's explore some of the other more demanding games. We can go ahead and open up the Wii emulator within Dolphin and take a good look at that. Right now, the frame rate is at 60 FPS, which is already incredibly good. Let's take a closer look at its settings. In the quick setup, we also have it set to a 2x resolution. So let's go ahead and take a look at its actual performance, shall we? So, as you can plainly see, the graphics are quite excellent, and the sound design, well, it's perfectly harmonized, keeping everything tightly in sync with the game's unfolding action. Let's closely examine the attacks it performs, observing every detail of its offensive maneuvers. Everything about their performance is absolutely perfect and flawlessly executed. So overall, this device is really quite impressive right now. It uses a 3:2 screen, so it can also handle retro games with ease. However, the biggest problems currently lie in some aspects of its hardware and software. Regarding the hardware, for instance, its home button, its back button, these buttons really do feel like they need some fine-tuning. Moreover, regarding its return key, you absolutely have to install a virtual return button in order to use it. Otherwise, you can't navigate back within other applications. For instance, By pressing this specific button, one is merely able to exit, and it does not facilitate the opening of the quick settings. Only by utilizing the virtual back button can this particular action be achieved. It's the very same situation within the game itself. If you press this particular button, it will have absolutely no effect. You'll still find that you need to rely on the virtual control to successfully bring up and adjust these settings. So, this still really requires the developers to continuously update their firmware and properly maintain it. But overall, the whole device is still quite competitive right now, because its metal casing provides a handheld feel that's actually quite good, standing out among other metal handheld consoles. Personally, I feel that even though it's a metal handheld console, its weight truly isn't all that heavy, and its appearance is quite appealing as well. What do you all think? You can leave a comment and let me know. That's it for this review. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.